Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm here to share some of the ideas or tricks that I found while working with different clients and fixing issues for them. So instead of creating videos on different modules, I feel it's better to have videos on topics that will help us in our day-to-day operations. So that is the reason why I'm creating this video. This may be helping you to do your job in a better way. So in this video, I'm trying to show you the best way to modify or delete a worknote from ServiceNow tickets. We have seen it multiple times when someone unknowingly type a password or a sensitive data in the worknote and they approach us for deleting it or modifying it because it should not be something which should be shared with others. So I'm just trying to show such a case where a person entered some password in the worknote and we'll be deleting it, or I'll also mention the way to modify it. So let's go into the video then. So I just opened my personal dev instance to show you guys this. So you can see I'm already logged in there. So to show you the scenario, I have already entered a password and a link here in this incident, which is a test incident which I created. So I just entered it so that we can see that, okay, this is the sensitive data which is entered by some client. So they approach us to delete this whole comment or work node. In some cases, they ask us to delete comment, some cases work node, some cases some other fields or something. So most of us have this incident, comment, everything in this in the activity area. So I'm just trying to delete this from this activity area. So for that, let me just open the journal entries first. So you can see the journal entry table is this journal field. You can open it directly by typing it over here with dot list in small letters if you want to open it in the same page, and if you want to open it in the different tab, then type it as capital list. So you can see the tab opened here. In the new tab it's opened, and now we have to identify the way to pinpoint that particular work node so that we'll only be deleting that one. So it's not like we simply delete it from journal entry and it is deleted from everywhere. This is the first step for that. So in the first step, we are deleting it from the journal entry. So for that, we need to add multiple filters, and then only we will be pinpointing that particular one. So in this case, I have already entered that. I have already entered that filter here. If you see here, I have already entered it, so that it only pinpoints that particular one. In my case, since it's in my development or my dev, I have entered it in an incident test incident which I created. So it's an incident table, and the second thing I entered it in a worknote. So I selected that one in the filter. Now this particular worknote is entered today, so I entered today's date. And since I know it's created by the admin, I have added that filter as well. And finally, I know that password is a keyword which is already there in that value. So I searched it with password also. So since I gave all these filters all together, it pinpointed that it came to a single one. So that single one entry or one work node which was entered recently in that particular ticket, I'm able to identify. The same thing we can do in our instance, or when some client is actually asking in our client instance. So we'll have multiple ways or multiple filters which we can enter and we can find that particular one. So like that, you pinpoint that one. This is one area where we'll be deleting it. The second area will be sys audit table. And same like how I showed you earlier, sys audit dot capital list, then it will open in a new tab. And here also, I have entered two different filters here to pinpoint that particular one. This first one is document key, and document key is nothing other than our sys ID. So if you go to that particular incident, you'll find a SysID there, this one. So just copy and paste it over to that audit table. So you can paste it here or enter it as a filter here. Both anyway comes as a filter. So that SysID is entered here. Then the next thing is, in my case, I know it's a password. So I entered that also as a condition star password, so that I'll I'll be able to locate that particular one entry, the journal entry. And you can see here the old value shown as journal field addition. So we can correctly identify this field is the one which we are looking for. So this is the second area where we will be deleting. And now we have a third place which also should be deleted, and that is sys history set. So same way, sys history set dot list, it will open here. Or otherwise, if you go to that incident and you go to the history, you'll have a list here. This also opens that same sys history set table. So either you delete it from here or you can delete it from this table particular entry. So in our case, we will go step by step. So first thing first, we have to delete it from the journal entry. So we'll be deleting it here, selecting it, delete. Now the second thing is sys audit table. Already we have selected or found the correct one. So select it, click here, delete. Same way delete it from here as well. Now the third place is sys history set. Here also the same way, we already have the filters added, and this filter is none other than ID is SysID itself. And if you're opening it from here, you don't want to add anything. It's already selected based on that ID only. You can either delete it here, or you can go to the syshistory set dot list, and you can enter that SysID here in the ID field, and then select it, then delete it. So it will delete all the history set and all the history saved with the variables and other things, whatever are there on that fields and all things are there on that incident. So now if you go back to that incident, and if you drag down, here you are not seeing that particular work note which was entered because it's already deleted. Since we deleted it from these three places, it's deleted permanently. Because whatever data we see here is ideally coming from the sys audit. And whenever a user logs in and he is loading a page and he is seeing it, then the data is actually shown based on the history set. And that history set loads the data from sys audit. Since we deleted all two, and then we also deleted from the journal entry, all three combined together, the data is nowhere there. All we have deleted from all the places which it is being stored. Now the new, if you in some cases you want to actually modify it instead of deleting it, in that case you go to that particular place. For example, I'll show you. Maybe again I'll enter one password so that we can test it. So now again I entered another value as a password. Now with the same, since it is on the same incident, I can search it with the same condition and same keyword because password only. And here if you feel you want to modify it instead of deleting, so what you can do is try now. I'm just replacing it with try now, and I'm just entering it and saving it here, and I'm going to sysaudit. Same thing, I'm entering it as try now for the new value. Now I'm going to the record which is there in this history set, and here I don't want to type anything, I'll delete it. Now just go to that incident and reload it. Now if you see, that password is replaced with the value which I entered, that is try now in this case. So this is the best way to either modify or delete a work note, or in some cases, no, comments also they are. So we have to enter all these places with that particular element. So here it is work note, so I entered work note. You can enter comments, then the comment will come. Same with audit, same with the history set. So history set and audit anyway, you can enter with the CID of that particular incident or change, whatever you are trying with. So here if you see to all, the first page which you are opening, you can see it's just having comments, it's having approval history, it's having work notes, it's having a lot of things which you see in the activities or the journals. So since I'm open journal here, the journal entries whichever you see. So any of it you want to modify something, you have to come here. So in case of deletion, it's not just journal entry deletion. It has to be disordered deletion also and a history set deletion also. Then only it will be completely deleted from everywhere so that any user is trying, it will only open the latest version and that latest version will not have that data there. Hope this may help you in your work. So thanks for watching.